Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video, and this is actually a video that has never been done here on my channel. One of my loyal and lovely subscribers, she asked that I do a video showing what I eat and my workouts. I decided just to break them up in two instead of it being a super long video. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I pretty much work out 5 days a week. I eat pretty healthy. I feel like I don't eat as clean as I could, but to the average person, I probably eat super healthy. Well, I eat better than most people, put it that way. I'm pescatarian. I don't eat any meat. Drink dairy products. Now, I do put some yogurt in my smoothies, but outside of that, I don't eat ice cream. I don't drink milk. I never drank milk since I was a kid. So, for the most part, I would say it's pescatarian / vegan. And the reason why I say vegan is because I don't eat fish every single night. And you know, if you're pescatarian, that's pretty much all that we eat is fish. I don't eat fish every single day. Like after a while, you get tired and bored. So some nights I do just have vegetables, which you will see in this video. I forgot to mention throughout the process of recording this video, I don't drink any juice. Only juice I drink is cranberry juice, and I put a little bit of that in my smoothie. I'm just not a juice drinker. Juice has a lot of sugar and a lot of calories, so I try to stay away from that. I mainly drink water and tea. I drink water pretty much all day, every day. Every once in a while, I'll have a soda, and the key word is every once in a while, but I do not drink juice, like, at all. It's just water, water, and water. And every now and again, a couple nights out of the week, depending on how hard my week was, I might have a glass of wine. So that's pretty much it. And I do track my water intake with the app called Drink Water. That kind of constantly reminds me of how much water I should be drinking. If you don't know how much water you should be drinking every day, basically you just figure out how much you weigh and divide it by 2, and then you'll get your answer. So if you weigh 120 pounds, you should be drinking 60 ounces of water. When I'm at work, sometimes I will drink a gallon, but I don't drink a gallon every day. I try to get as close to a gallon, but if I don't drink a gallon of water, then I'm fine. But sometimes I do just say, you know what, I need to get 128 ounces in, so I'm going to drink my gallon. So that's pretty much how you should judge your water intake. And also, the foods that I will be eating in this What I Eat in a Day video, this is not what I would eat if I'm on a diet. Because I don't want y'all to think like this is how I eat if I'm dieting. No, this is just a normal day of eating. So it might not be the healthiest, but I would say it's healthier than what most people intake on a daily. So anyway, y'all, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, because I don't want to keep talking and talking. But this was a very hard video to film. I was trying to hold the camera and cook at the same time. So yeah, some angles might not be perfect and the lighting might not be great, but you'll see what it is that I eat. Okay, so for breakfast, I usually like to start with some hot tea. I know some people are coffee drinkers, but I prefer tea. And I put a little bit of lemon juice in my tea. And I just always use the Keurig for whatever reason. And I like to use this tea called Get Clean. It is great for detoxing. You can actually find that at Target or Whole Foods. And I use 1 tea bag. And I also use the Yogi green tea. I really like that one because it has a lot of flavor. It's blueberry. It just tastes really good. And I put the other bag in there, and I just leave it sitting for about 5 minutes. A lot of people don't know you're supposed to let your tea sit before you start drinking it. Now it's time for my smoothie. I like to use this organic fruit and vegetable blend. It has cherry, strawberries, blackberry, figs, apricots, and kale. I don't use the whole entire bag. I probably use about a cup. That's pretty much what it looks like. And I just put that in the blender. And then I like to use some oatmeal, and I only use a half a cup of oatmeal. And then I always go in with flax seeds and chia seeds. You have to be careful with those two because they have a lot of calories, and a lot of people think you can put a lot of those seeds in your smoothie and it won't pile on the calories, but it really will. And then I like to go in and pour just a little bit of cranberry juice. You could use apple juice or almond milk. And then I like to use some yogurt. I will not use that whole entire thing, maybe a tablespoon. And then I just put it in the blender and I just mix, mix, mix. And then before I drink my smoothie and tea, I like to take some supplements. That's a green tea fat metabolizer. And then I also take B12 in the morning. And I do take ab cuts. Now, I don't take that every day, but I do use that from time to time. Okay, it is now lunchtime, so we're going to make something real quick and simple. So we're going to make lobster and shrimp fried rice. First, I like to start off with scrambling the egg. I use just one egg just simply because I don't really like eggs at all. So I just figure one egg is best for me, because if I do anything more than that, it's going to be too many eggs in the rice and I'm pretty much not going to eat it. So I just don't want to be wasteful. And now I'm going to go in with some pepper and onion stir fry. You can pretty much use any frozen onion that you want. And I'm just going to put that in a pan, use a little bit of sesame oil, maybe about a half a tablespoon, not too much. And I'm just going to saute the onions and the pepper for a little while. And once you saute it and you really start smelling the aroma of the sesame oil, it just smells so good. Like, it's just everything. Now I'm going to go in with some shrimp, and I am using the pre-cooked frozen shrimp just because I didn't have time to use regular raw shrimp to clean and devein them. I didn't have time for all that. So we're just going to saute the shrimp with the onion and peppers. And now I'm adding a little bit of the lobster meat. Sorry, my camera cut off and I didn't get a chance to show you guys me boiling the lobster, but that is pretty much just lobster meat. Is prepackaged. You can pick that up from Whole Foods. And right now you see me kind of like cutting it up a little bit with the spatula. Usually I use that rice, but today I'm going to be using some leftover white rice that I had in the fridge. You don't even have to heat that up. You could take it right out the fridge and just pour it in the pan with the stir fry and mix it up. And before you start mixing, go in with some spicy stir fry sauce. I like to use that one just because I like spicy food, but don't use too much of it. And then now I'm going to go in with a little bit of soy sauce. Now, do not use a lot of soy sauce. I feel like it kind of makes the food a little salty. I just use a little bit just to color the rice, and then you're just going to kind of mix it back and forth, and you're going to add the eggs, and you'll see the finished product in a second. Now, y'all, don't that look delicious? That looks so good. It was simple. It took less than 20 minutes to cook. Like, y'all, this is so delicious. Okay, so tonight I'm frying some zucchini. That's pretty much my dinner. All you need is breadcrumbs, some eggs, and some flour. You're pretty much doing the same thing as if you were frying chicken, but instead you're frying zucchini. And I've already cleaned it off, and now I am about to cut it up into small little pieces. Well, not really small, but they're thick enough that it'll be very filling, where you probably won't even need to fry the whole entire thing. So now I'm going to go in with some vegetable seasoning. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit, not too much, just to give it a little flavor. And then afterwards, I'm going to go in with some buffalo seasoning. It's by Frank's Red Hot. And I'm going to sprinkle just a little of that as well. And then I'm going to make sure each side of the zucchini is evenly coated. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some breadcrumbs in a Ziploc bag. After this, it's pretty much exactly like frying chicken. I'm sure y'all know how to fry chicken. I don't really need to have to tell y'all step by step. But after that, you're just pretty much going to dip the zucchini in the flour. Then you're going to put it in the egg and the breadcrumbs. And then you're going to put it in some very hot vegetable oil. It's very simple. It's just like, again, frying chicken. Fried zucchini looks like. I just put it in a little Tupperware bowl with some marinara sauce. Like, y'all, this is so good. You have to try it. It is delicious. It's one of my favorite go-to meals. Love it. Okay, y'all, so that is what I eat in a day. Hopefully I've inspired somebody to eat a little better. Even if you don't decide to jump right into being a pescatarian, you kind of get a general idea of what it is that I eat. But if you are thinking about making a switch to becoming pescatarian full-time, I would say definitely go visit your doctor and take vitamins. Vitamins is very important, because if you do decide to make that switch, you are pretty much shocking your body, and you need all the vitamins and nourishments that you normally would get from meat. So check with your doctor, because people don't realize when you try to jump straight from eating meat into like a new lifestyle change, like it does a lot to your body. I've been pescatarian for the last 15 years. First, I was vegan for 5 years, and then once I got pregnant, I ended up becoming pescatarian, eating meat pretty much in 20 years. I became vegan when I was 15, and then once I turned 20, and I ended up getting pregnant. You know, pregnancy hormones and something else, and I decided to start eating fish, and I've just been pescatarian for 15 years. But in total, I haven't eaten meat in 20 years. And when I first switched over to becoming pescatarian and vegan, like, it really made my body go haywire. Like, my hair was falling out. I had problems with my thyroid. So I'm just letting you guys know that. Make sure, like, you really consult with your doctor and do as much research as you can before jumping right into a new lifestyle change. But anyway, y'all, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all later. Bye.